A really nice looking moon. That looks also huge. What are we in, the Solus Project universe now? Welcome to Stereo 3D Productions, everyone. It's time to revisit Subnautica. That's right, revisit. I originally checked out this title back in the days of the Oculus Rift DK2. And given this is, well, not just a title that got updated with current VR headset support, this is also the kind of early access title that gets tons of updates and that also gets considerable content additions done to it over time. In fact, just an example right now, I can barely recognize this title screen. Everything's changed. And I think this is the third time it happens since I bought the game. So, it's still in early access, but I gotta applaud the fact that they're using the early access process to the best they can, meaning they continue adding content, they keep the game a nice and polished product throughout and improve it, and manage to add mechanics that make sense. So, bravo to Subnautica just for that, before I even jump in. Now, I originally played this game with the Oculus Rift DK2 on Freedom Mode when I made my original video, where you only have to worry about your oxygen and your health. This time, I'm going to play on Survival Mode. So we're going to enter a territory where I can start comparing this game to Ark Survival Evolved, or at least the times where I liked Ark Survival Evolved in its earlier days, where I thought the survival elements, the food and the water especially, were much better balanced, or way less overzealous, should I say. It's a very difficult mechanic to balance, and I'm very interested in seeing how Subnautica will do it. Now, knowing that I'm taking survival here, I'm probably going to have to play the game a little bit longer to let it sink in and sort of figure out how things work. And hey, who knows, maybe I'm going to die. Now, this is obviously not optimal. There's a black screen right now in my Oculus Rift, and if I lift up the Rift and look at my screen, I can actually see that the game is loading something. To anybody who owns an Oculus Rift CV1 out there, to anybody, if you have Subnautica and you get to this screen, tell me you see the damn God rays, because this is probably the worst case scenario for the Oculus Rift right now, to have white text in the middle of a black screen. I see two big fucking God rays come out the sides of press any button to continue. And yes, it's on my mirror screen, so you can see that. That is probably the worst case scenario, right in the middle, you know? But it's going to get better as soon as I press that button. I'm gonna add a little title there that does the same thing. But then I appear inside the capsule, and I have to give this game credit when it comes to those issues I just described, the God rays. It's probably the last time I'm going to mention them, because they are virtually absent in the entire game. Even during the nighttime graphics, the brightness has been well adjusted in this game. They did a really good job of it. Right now, I have absolutely no issues with the lenses in this capsule. So, my mouse yaw is working. To anybody who loads up this game and gets the unfortunate surprise of having the mouse yaw not work on them, just Alt-Tab out of the game and Alt-Tab back in. So let's climb ladder, let's go outside, see that the game is like I remember it, and oh, they finally fixed the stereoscopic issue with the water. It's a bummer that I cannot capture this game in 3D. I would have preferred to do it in 3D, but whatever. I'm going to capture what I can, make that into a video. So there we go, in the water. So right now, I probably should get to picking up some food as much as I can, and my PDA is tab. Alright, so it tells me to open my PDA. I'm sure I'm going to have to get back to the ship as quick as I can. My only worry here is, where is my water? How do I fucking drink? Right off the bat, the graphics with the Oculus Rift CV1 are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. This is probably what you should run as your first impressions of the Oculus Rift CV1 if you want the best possible idea of what the headset can do, and you're not like into racing simulations. This is a really, really, really amazing example of what the Oculus Rift can do right. It's what the 5th game I tried out after I had first gotten the Oculus Rift, the new model. And it was the first time that I really sat down with a headset for a long period of time because I was enjoying myself, and I stopped having disappointments to see like God rays or just issues with gamepad controls and stuff like that. Like, it was just all out gaming. I loaded the thing, I enjoyed myself. There was nothing too surprising in there. I'd already gone through a few of the negatives with the CV1 that would be apparent in this game as well. So I really think this is a title that is just so suitable for the Oculus Rift. Ironically, right now it only supports the Oculus Rift, but that's okay with me. I mean, they can do whatever they want. It's their game, and I have the headset to run it. But it's fairly impressive how suddenly a game like this can actually take the headset and make it some level of justice. I really have to be fair here. Now, water. Disinfected water. I need bleach, basic materials, titanium. Alright, I'm gonna make some titanium. Eat something, okay. Pick up acid mushroom. But how do I eat it? Right. I guess I'm gonna be eating some fish. Look at that. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to work. Alright. Aha! Cured food. Cooked food. Boomerang! Let's cook ourselves a fish. That is how you fucking eat. Did I eat it though? I do believe I will need to then grab it. Left mouse button, eat. That is how you eat. So these fucking mushrooms, here's what we're gonna do with these fucking mushrooms. It's nighttime, it's looking gorgeous in this game. I found it weird that you actually right away have to eat fish. I would have thought that you'd eat the vegetation. Obviously, whoa. I thought something was up with, whoa, that's fucking awesome. That moon looks great. I thought something was up with the acid mushrooms, obviously. Those are probably not edible, but I was thinking it was going to be some kind of vegetation at first before you start being able to eat fish. But no, apparently it's fish. So right off the bat. So fuck these mushrooms. They're not edible. I don't know. Maybe later, because they're acid, they're going to be useful to make batteries. So I'm just going to pick up a few of them, but let's not overdo it. I'll need room right now because we are going night fishing.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We are going night fishing, folks. Now, I forget also I have to disinfect some fucking water. Otherwise, get fucked. Got one. Got one. Can I get another is the big question here. Can I get another fish? By the way, for mouse and keyboard controls, I originally had given them a bit of shit for doing this thing, the tilt mechanic. When you strafe, it tilts. However, I don't know how this happened because I didn't play this game necessarily a whole lot, but I got used to it. I don't know how it happened, but it seems to have happened. I actually got used to it. Yeah, 2 of them. All right, I'm doing pretty good here, folks. I'm doing pretty good. I think I got myself a little pack of fish here. Right. Let's try to get a sight on one. And we got him. We got him. Oh shit, did I drop some fish? Nope, I got my 3 fish. Let's continue. Let's continue. Nice! I got him. I got him. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Oh! Oh, did it get away? Yes, got it. Nice, 2 in a row. Doing good, doing good. So what I want to do is just get myself a little reserve of food before we move on to more serious things like crafting and building. Nice. How the fuck do I make bleach? Salt deposit, common coral sample. Alright then, it looks like we need salt deposit and a common coral sample. So, this I don't know what this is. Quartz. I just heard something. Okay, it's those big things. You just don't want to get too close to them. Alright, not sure what I picked up there, but I think that was very good. It may have been what I needed. Let's continue our hunt. I'm gonna go get that scrap down there because that's gonna become important later on. And wow, the lighting during the day is amazing. And the sunrise earlier, I mean, I was focused on what I had to do in the game, but I did notice that the sunrise was absolutely beautiful. The game is looking great. It's running great. It does have its little moments of stutter. I did not change anything from its default settings yet. So there is that.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's dry pool may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
Quartz, titanium. Alright, so I've got quartz and titanium so far. That's about it. Oh, you see that? What the fuck is that? What the horse shit is this? Excuse me. I believe you've left a piece of an office floating. That is lovely. You know what I think might have happened when it generated the land? It didn't drop all the debris properly. So we ended up with this. A little place to meet. Either that or it's an Easter egg. I'm gonna think for a second that it's an Easter egg. Wow. The sea life here looks legit.
New creature discovered.
Ooh, new creature. Let's eat the guys with the yellow spots. I eat you guys now. No, 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 no. Don't you dare go and jump on me. Oh, I'm getting away from home anyways. You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky. Let's go get this guy. Oh, oh, I picked up 2, I think. Nice. Nice. Alright, cool. So, find out how to fucking drink. Find out how to fucking drink. Who would have known, surrounded with water like this? Sustenance. Cooked food. Let's see how the pepper feeds me. Alright. If I hit tab and eat the cooked pepper, oh yeah, 100%. And my water goes up a little bit. So I'm not really that pressed to go ahead and make water. O2 tank, there we go. Glass and titanium. That will definitely help big time. Alright. Pipe? Well, I won't need a pipe. I got more oxygen now. I tried playing with the pipe. It's kind of... I don't know. It's not as convenient as you think it would be. Then, you know, you start using it and then you're like, oh, I didn't think this through. This is kind of hard. Alright. Let's see. I think I have storage here. In addition... Medical kit fabricator. Nope. That's not what I expected to see. Ah, storage container. There we go. Now what I can do is actually take my food. There's the most important thing I would guess. Oh shit, there's already nutrient blocks and filtered water. So I'm gonna, oh wow, I'm not that much in a rush to do that shit. That is very good. Alright then, I'll continue dropping some stuff in here. 51 air, very good. Let's pick up some parts, not a bad idea. Oh wow, jackpot. Alright, there's something else there, definitely. Salt deposit, baby, salt deposit. I'm gonna go for some air here. I'm gonna be careful about those. I remember early when I tried the game with the DK2, those guys were harmless, but now I remember bumping into something that keeps shocking you, and it's not the big guys. The big guys can shock you, but these things can too, I think. You gotta be careful when you get close to those fuckers. Is that a piece I can break? No. Oh. Something looks caught there. This is very interesting so far. And I'm getting into it kind of like I had started getting into it with Ark. I don't know why this didn't happen the first time around I played the game. I would have said maybe the element of solitude of Ark, when you're playing like Ark in single player, the element of the solitude of single player is sort of reduced by land. The fact that you have land and that the creatures are on land. The element of solitude in this game is unbelievable, and that's why I think it would have probably done better with multiplayer. But I have to be honest right now, I might actually come back on that because I'm enjoying myself right now more than I regularly have with this game so far. I did intend on revisiting it, giving it a fair shake. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to get out of here soon.
The Aurora's dark matter drive core. Quantum detonation will occur with a probability of 85.5%.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out
Advise
of here.
observing a 1 kilometer safety range.
I'm gonna be really careful with that shit. Because I think this is about to blow. And right now, copper ore, salt deposit, lots of metal salvage. They're really one of these fucking exotic dives there. Oh, so that's lead that I found. Insulates against radiation. Can I equip that? No, I can't. Alright, cool. Perfect. Beacon? No. No, don't make it waterproof. Fuck! No. Oh, damn it. I don't want a waterproof locker. Lock. Curve. 1. There we go. No. I mean, what? Open storage. Ah, there we go. There we go. Alright, I'll leave. I have a lot of fucking quartz. I have my salt deposit here. I'll leave it here. I don't know if you die, if you lose everything, or if you just... So I'm gonna use these things. I'm gonna start using these things.
Has occurred in the
Oh, here we go.
The central dark matter reactor
With the moon sets.
state in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Whoa. Hey, they fixed the stereoscopic issues. Oh, nice 3D debris. Very good. With the moon in the background, or the planet, wherever that is. That is amazing. Holy shit. Is there gonna be another blast now? Are we safe? Can I go in? Survival knife. I need silicone rubber. Flare. Habitat builder. Holy shit, it takes a computer chip and a battery. Alright, well let's get to having a survival knife. That's probably gonna help a whole lot. Creep vine Seed cluster. What the fuck is that? Well, I don't know what a creep vine is. I see a reticle come up, but it doesn't have any title on those things. Do I have to go in those big vines where the big guys are? Start exploring. Because I know that the stalkers, those dangerous fish, they live near these vines. Hey, you see what happens? They spawn the debris and it's supposed to fall at the bottom. But obviously in some cases it hasn't. Oh, there's a stalker. I have to be careful here. Creep vine. He's getting stuck in something.
Caution. Dehydration detected. New creature discovered.
Oh, look at that. Look at you. Aren't you funny looking? Oh, look at this. I can actually use this thing to get some air back. Ah, that's cool. I heard violent sounds. Oh. Oh. Be careful with these guys. I'm gonna go too close to where they are. Oh, I think I know where it is. Okay, got it. Got it. Got some. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. I can make some silicone rubber. I still cannot fucking make filtered water. Or bleach. But I'm hoping the knife might actually get me somewhere closer to that capability. So let us brave on and hope we don't die in the process. Cooked pepper and okay. Only 3%, eh? You bastards. I'm gonna have to waste my fish to hydrate myself. That sucks.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, not for long though. Not for fucking long.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected.
Yeah, already.
Fluid intake recommended.
Alright, cool. So what do we got here? Lubricant, creep vine cluster, glass, silicone, rubber. There we go. Wanted to make some of that. And go right here. Tools, survival knife. And I should now have the survival knife. Where's the coral tube? Give me a coral tube. They also say that this will get you some. There we go. Now I see it go. Fucking thing. Ah! Common coral fucking sample. That was not obvious. For the... Look, it's still early access, whatever, after all these years. For the basic mechanics, could you have like little blurbs of text or something? Because what I find is that the game welcomes you with a really wonderful environment, lets you get in depth, and then sort of forces you to have to get out and read instructions when it otherwise shouldn't have to. There should have been much easier. Alright. Make bleach. Yeah, finally. There we go. God damn it. Alright. So, where is... Oh, I lost my mouse there on the menu. There we go. Disinfected water, baby! That's how we do it. Alright, resources. Let's make some more bleach, actually. Let's make... if I can't drink water, I'll just go ahead and kill myself. It's just going to be nice. So If I can't make the water, I at least already have the bleach and can just go right ahead, skip the middleman, and just go straight to the bleach.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Wow, that was a lot. So these little fucking bottles they gave me at the beginning was not representative of what I get from this. Let's just go get some more of that fucking shit. So I need that salt shit, and that coral shit, and that fish shit. But right now I'm like really well fed, and I find that the so far the mechanic for eating and drinking at least does not go down like a brick, like it does in Ark, where they have this weird exponential way of doing it. Or at first it doesn't go down very fast, and suddenly it just fucking drops. I'm trying to see what I get from this. Can I pick these up after? Nope. So those are... Oh, inventory full, that's why. My inventory is full. I should probably consider going back home. Oh, look at these guys. Oh shit, I gotta be careful of other stalkers. They live in the creepweed, or whatever the fucking shit that was called. Give me some salt deposit, bitch. Give me some salt deposit. I'm gonna take it real nice and easy here. That's quartz. Oh, these guys, do they actually sleep? Because they seem way less agitated than they were during daytime. They're not moving as much. Trying to keep an eye on my home beacon. I'm gonna go take a little breath here. Watch my back as well. I'm in the wild. Be careful. So lots and lots and lots of quartz. No salt deposit though. That is a piece of coral down there. I'm not gonna pick up some coral sample if I can't pick up any salt deposit on the way. It'd be kind of a disbalanced inventory to have. I saw some of the surface earlier, but I do have to admit that I found most the salt deposit rich regions lower down. Should probably consider doing that, because I ain't find no fucking salt. Nice. Oh, look at the sunrise, man. That is legit. That looks like the sea, guys. That is fucked up legit. That really, really looks like the fucking sea. That is what it looks like. If you wonder what it looks like when you go scuba diving in the fucking morning, this is what it looks like. You got an Oculus Rift, try it, Subnautica. Quartz again with this damn quartz. Give me salt. Give me salt. I'm gonna get salt. Any salt? Salt, bitch. Salt it up. Alright. You guys guarding any salt? By any chance? Alright, I'm coming to check your place out.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh shit. Make sure I check for any salt. Whew. Nice. Alright, here we go. Getting a shadow flickering. That's unfortunate. It is a Unity issue that I know of. I've seen it before, even with my own games. I'm getting all these great ores, but I'm not getting the simple stuff. That's a bit annoying, I'll be honest with you, because when you just want the simple stuff like the damn salt, you keep finding all sorts of things. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? Yeah, that thing just blew up again. Crashfish powder. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. This is what I've been looking for. Inventory full. We're
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Definitely gonna drop that. And I'm not. Alright, cool. I got another piece of salt I can go get. Awesome. Holy shit, was I ever so deep. Well, we're going back. Oh, wow. That was amazingly deep. Is that thing dangerous? I'm not gonna fuck with that thing. I'm gonna go get the salt over there instead. Holy shit. You know, when you don't know the wildlife? Oh, inventory ass. Let's drop some quartz. Way too much quartz on me. Right now it's the salt I need. Looks like it's salt rich here. I'm starting to think... Oh, shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm starting to think that that place has shit tons of salt. I just saw a big rock there. Hey, you want to come at me or what? I'm gonna show you what I'm made of, bitch. I know my shit. Careful there, I know my shit. Alright, let's see if I can't go without getting eaten by that giant one. Let's see if I can't go get that little pile of salt I saw there. Alright. Let's do this. Going in dangerous places, get our salt now. That thing's gone, actually. Well, it must be somewhere nearby. It didn't completely leave, but at least it's no longer a threat to me at this point. Wonderful. Wonderful. Display has gone... Oh, let's not bump into something else right away. Display has gone pretty well so far, I'm gonna say. Oh shit, I think this thing's on my fucking tail. Stay away.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'll be really careful with these fuckers. He is definitely on my tail. All I can do at this point is just hope I get there on time. Oh yeah, you missed me, bitch. Her. I'll turn it all into water. Turn all that shit into water. And then, next batch I get, I can probably get more creative with it. Alright, cool. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Open the storage container. Let's put the important stuff in there. O2 tank. Can I make another O2 tank? Oh yeah, why not? And now I got a double tank. Cool. Alright. So I didn't only spend time trying to survive, I did upgrade my guy a little bit. Tools. Ooh. Why do, oh, this would be for a light source underwater. Okay. Beacon, copper wire and titanium. Navigation aid maintains and broadcasts its position. I won't need a beacon just yet. That will not be necessary. Just drop these fuckers. Huh. They all got question marks on top of that, so I don't even know if they're useful. They don't have representative meshes unless we're playing Super Mario Brothers. Alright, let's get back to it, shall we? Does that give me anything at all? No, it doesn't. That's bullshit. I saw a picture of that in the instructions, so I would have figured I can use that to get some coral sample, but no, it's those tubes that you gotta go strike with your knife, like a madman. So I'm noticing something. The performance seems to be slightly degrading as I go. Not sure why. I'm going to suspect Unity's garbage collection isn't too hot. And that's not good, because this is the kind of game you'll want to play for long sustained periods of time. And I'm afraid it's actually gonna ask for a restart at some point. I'm not saying that it's gonna ask me to restart it. It's not gonna actually ask me to restart it, but it will warrant the game be restarted at some point because the performance will have degraded too much. So if you want a long playthrough right now, I'm afraid it would be necessary to go ahead and do that. Look at that. Salt. Perfect. Excellent. Beautiful. So now I'm pretty insured when it comes to water. I can probably start getting a little bit more creative. Oh, what's this? I can't grab it though. Why not? Oh, damn it.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen
Yes.
remaining.
Oh, yeah, got him. We do need a bit of food. Oh, yeah.
Discovered.
Nice. New creature. Always fun. Always fun. But yeah, I know that Demunsha has been playing this game lately. I don't know what mode he plays it. He's been building a lot of shit. I don't know how long it takes if you're playing on survival mode to be building a lot of shit. At least right now I got up to pace. So at this pace, if I play like another hour, hour and a half, I'll probably be close or at the point where I start building things. It'll be very basic. But it was just getting around those two basics and a little annoying to have to consult documentation to do so. Once you're around that, this is a really good game. This is actually, for, like I said earlier, for the first time, fully captivating me the way it should. Keeping me playing it for a long period of time, getting curious about its mechanics, wanting to generally do more with it. But right now the performance is degrading critically, I would say. How long have I been playing for? It's been 1 hour and 14 minutes. Now if I stop... See, this is what's weird. If I'm stopped, everything's running fine. It seems to be when it's loading scenery, the longer you've been playing, the slower it will be at loading scenery. That's what it seems so far. I don't want to make it too much of a determination here. Go. Oh, did I also pick up the outcrop? I don't think so. What's this? Ooh, is that lead? I think that was lead. Let's have to be careful about these goddamn stalkers, but at the same time, I can go and pick up some of these seeds. See, I see glitching right now in my view. I just saw fucking like GPU glitching. I don't know if my GPU's maybe too hot. I don't think so. I mean, this game's not particularly more demanding than any other I've ever run before. Arc is probably the biggest cunt to my computer, so it really does appear as there's a degradation going on. I don't know. Right now I'm mirroring in 2D, so you may not be able to see the glitching I see in my view. I see lines going all over the place every now and then. It's probably not the way the game is intended to work. So I had a nice 56% on everything right now. Health, food, and water. So that is nice. I have not yet used a med kit to regain any health. I only eat and do the basics. Oh, nice catch. That one was moving really quickly too. Looks like I almost spent all day in the water. Am I still slanted? No, you see it's my capsule that's slanted right now. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that in the game, to be honest. I've seen a lot of weird issues today with Subnautica. Nothing too critical, but weird. Just weird. I mean, the game is still fully playable. Let's get around that eating mechanic. Eating, drinking mechanic. It's much better. Wow. What a beautiful color. And I like the way I see the moon from under the surface. That is really fucking good. Uncrow was telling me about how he felt underwater in the Solus project, playing on a screen. I know that now he has virtual reality. He's going to be able to experience that for himself. But if you want a game that feels like swimming, Subnautica is it. Subnautica is the game that probably has the best water feeling mechanic down. Well, I'd say close second is Ark Survival Evolved, and the only reason why I put it second is because it has that effect that causes stereoscopic issues. That just the distortion is not even between the eyes, so you tend to get real uncomfortable when you have things up real close in your field of view. You tend to get real uncomfortable. It sort of goes cross-eyed on you. Subnautica is really above and beyond it. Obviously, because the whole game revolves around being in the water, so it makes sense that they actually got it down better. But yeah, this is the best water mechanic so far that I've seen. And the deeper you go, the sound changes, and it feels like you're actually deeper and deeper. And you have that feeling when you haven't looked at your air gauge after a while, just like when you're scuba diving, you get that little sense of panic to go, oh man, I gotta check my air gauge. How long have I been down here for? I've gotten that during scuba dives, especially interesting ones where you get a little carried away. Then suddenly you're like, man, how long have I been down here for? So I got my double tanks now. I'm gonna explore a little bit deeper in this corridor. I'm not going too far in, but I do want to check these guys out. Oh, inventory full. How unfortunate is that? I'm gonna drop the more common stuff, the easier to find stuff that I know I can just get out of there and find. So now I gotta be careful. I think there are creatures there that may mess me up. Or not. Well, there is the big thing that is just seemingly secreted its yellow stuff, but then, oh shit, I am so out of here, you have no idea. The reason why that thing was secreting its yellow shit, oh shit, I gotta get out by there. I have no choice. Oh shit. I am in trouble now. I am going to just bolt this way and hope my image doesn't fade to black. Yes. And I am bolting this way right now. Because holy shit, that sort of prehistoric shark is fighting those big dumb manatee looking things. And I don't feel like participating in the brawl tonight. I don't know, triple tank? Really? Let's see if I can go triple tank. Well, shit, I can go triple tank. I can go quad tank, really? Wow, let's go quad tank. Quad tank, motherfucker. I want to be like an expedition machine. Okay, now I can't make any more. Is it because I'm a... Yep, it's just because I'm out of equipment. I bet you I could actually make more. Go make a battery. There you go. Look at that. Holy shit. Very nice. Do I have enough to make another one? Carousel. Ah. Copper ore. Oh, you cunts. I used my last copper ore to make... Ah, you cunts. Do I still have copper ore in here? I probably don't, bitch. Yeah, crash fish powder. Nope. No copper ore. Damn it. Because I made copper wire with my other copper ore, bitch. And yeah, one of these guys. I haven't eaten these guys. Let's see how this delicacy is. I'm going to eat some cooked Gary fish. Oh, it gave a lot of water. That was interesting. And then some bladderfish, which just gives a little tiny boost on everything. Or no, it's because I consumed my water bottle that I saw my water go up that much. Right. I thought it gave more water for some reason. But it did seem to give a lot of food, though. So, Creepvine Seed Cluster, O2 Tank, O2 Tank, O2 Tank. Those are things I'll want to keep on me. It looks like the Creepvine Seed is something that either stays on me. What about the medkit? Oh, there we go. I got myself a medkit. Take one of these. Get my health back to 100%. Let's go get a view on the outside as I conclude this revisiting of Subnautica. I can see, especially when I yaw with my mouse, that the performance of the game is degraded. A good deal since I started it. So don't move your head at all, type thing. There are small issues with the game. As you can see, there is a place where you can meet over there where there are tables and chairs nicely floating up there. Nicely organized for us to go and visit. But aside from that, the game runs really well. For the whole first hour, I didn't really notice anything wrong. Up until very recently, everything's been going pretty well. I just noticed something. I move much slower now. Much slower. It probably has a little something to do with that third oxygen tank. So I have to figure out how to manage that. But it really does look like I have to go to the surface to swim faster. Yeah. And then go back down. But here we go. Let's see if we can stand on these so we can meet. Go ahead and meet. Oh, I can just go right through them. Or not, or not. Can I stand on them? I can sort of rest on them. But yeah, this appears not to be intentional. I think these were supposed to sink when the world spawned. So, little bug right there. But aside from that, the play has gone really, really well. And yes, it really seems right now as if my 3 tanks have slowed me down. Red table coral. Didn't I need this? Oh, there we go. Keeping me playing for a grand total of an hour and a half in the Oculus Rift. I can feel... By the way, I want to make a note while I do that. On the Oculus Rift's heat. The heat problem, which right now I'm feeling in the middle of my forehead. I was wondering why it's here. It gets hot, like fucking hot, like right here. Right here. You know what there is right there? I actually noticed on iFixit when they did their teardown of the Oculus Rift. There's a camera. That light sensor is no light sensor. That's an entire camera looking through a little piece of glass at the top of the headset. That thing gets fucking hot. That is probably what is causing that 10 degrees increase over the Vive. Man, Oculus, you gotta give us an option to fucking turn that light sensor off. Light sensor. It's a freaking camera. There's another camera. It's not just your motion tracker that's a camera. There's a camera inside your Rift. I'm fairly certain. I will, by the way, I'm reaching a point where I'll feel confident to actually take pieces of the Rift off, including the face foam. I will probably do a sort of comeback to revisit the Oculus Rift and show a few tips. It's not necessarily going to be critique this time, more than it's going to be hacking tips for the Oculus Rift. How to clean the face foam, how to clean the fabric between the lenses. It's going to be a little bit trickier, but it is possible, I finally found out. And it's from that same teardown that I was looking at that I found out that this appears to be a camera, and this appears to be getting hot for no reason. When it comes to the screens and the way the headset performs, it's pretty much the same as Vive in terms of temperature. It should not be hotter, yet it is. So, pretty sure that's the cause right there. So say I wanted to play another hour and a half of this game. I just mentioned the headset is getting hot. I'd like it to be a little cooler, so say that I don't want to stop now. I'll just go ahead and play another hour and a half. What would I do? Well, I would shut the headset down, quit the game, obviously save before I do that. And then I would just turn the Oculus runtime service in Windows off. I would stop the Oculus runtime service for a duration of about 10 minutes. Additionally, what I do when I don't use my Rift, I actually have a hook on the side of my desk, so I just suspend it there, and I have a fan near it. So that thing makes it cool down not in 10 minutes, but just in like 3 to 5 minutes. So that's what I would do, is exit the game, make sure everything's saved, put the Rift aside, give it a 5-minute timeout without the runtime's service active, and then you can go ahead and re-enable the runtime service and restart the game, and your headset will be nice and cold and ready for another hour and a half. So it really took a while before I started noticing. Now I'm starting to notice big time. That's what I would do if I wanted to keep on playing. I will obviously not do that because now I've had enough for this video, and I've had a lot of fun with Subnautica. collected what I needed, I've learned what I needed, and I'll see as to what I'll do with this game. I don't know about a Let's Play. I want to come back to it on a regular basis, but I'm not sure how yet, so I'll think about it. This is a very interesting game, and it does deserve a spot in the channel somehow. Do I do a VR marathon? Do I do a new Let's Play? I really don't know. I don't know. Do I invent a new format for this game? I don't know. So we'll see what I do about it, because I don't want to pile on too many Let's Plays all over each other. But at the same time, a game like this that can invite you and just let you escape for an hour and a half or more, I'll want to play more often. Believe it or not, even tolerating the heat issues that I've been describing. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. This was Stereo 3D Productions and the oh so beautiful Subnautica. See you next time.